Welcome to the Silent Trading channel on Wednesday the 1st of April. Today I'm going to be analyzing the gold chart with you guys about what it is doing right now and which side of the price action it is doing and forming right now. But before I start, please subscribe, like, comment and share if you like this video and to support me in my trading journal. So today I'm going to be analyzing on the daily chart first because the daily chart is already telling us something, right? As I've said yesterday that the daily chart must at least push up to break resistance, right? And it does manage to break resistance because the daily resistance over here is broken. Why is it broken? Because the previous candle, right, it is a yesterday candle, the Tuesday candle, went all the way up to attack what? Attack resistance, right? And then break resistance, which is telling us that the daily time frame is trying to form a bullish price action. It is producing bullish price action continuously by breaking resistance, and by breaking resistance it is telling us that it is accumulating sell side volume, right? And by accumulating sell side volume it is only going to go up further and further. Why is it so? Because it has to force sellers into closing their position. It has to be taking out sell side volume before it can come down, before it can retrace, right? And after managing to close above resistance, the next candle, which was today's candle, went up, right, while only forming a little bottom wick, which means either by today, right, either today by pulling back and then going down to form a bottom wick, or today's candle can close a green candle and then tomorrow's candle can retrace deep over here, right? Retrace deeply over here and then start pulling back up and then going upward. So the best thing to do, because which I have been telling you guys to do, is to look at price action, and also looking at price action on the basis of human psychology and human behavior. Because why? Because human behavior is the easiest thing to guess, right? So when all is happening is a bullish price action, we do know that there will always be sell side volume accumulating, because people always tend to go against the trend, because they are always trying to have their position at the topmost of the wick, at the bottommost of the wick, because they will have a nice display for them to screenshot and then post it, right? So people are trying to gain fame, are trying to get other people to notice them by having a position at the topmost of the wick, at the bottommost of the wick, because it will look so good that people will try to approach them, right? Either for them to teach something, either for them to sell their courses, right? So always know that going against the trend will only do you more harm than good, right? And it is already telling us, it is already revealing what I'm saying. Never go against the trend, right? Yeah. So for the daily time frame, for the daily chart, all I can say it is still on the bullish side of the price action, which means unless right now we are not going to be buying, even though it is bullish. Because why? Buying right now is what I'll call buying right now. It is a pattern or a behavior that is called panic buying. And panic buying always lead to losses, always lead to stop loss being swept. Because why? Because the market is looking, right? It's looking to trap you above with your buy position, looking to trap you below with your sell position. So always never follow buy, never panic buy, right? Never panic sell when the market is trying to go up, because it can pull back and fire back on you it can backfire on you any moment. So never ever try to panic, never try to go with the crowd. Wait for the crowd to be swept before you start buying. Wait for the crowd to be clear, to be accumulate before you start buying, before you start selling. Because if you're not looking at price action accurately, you're not looking at price action in detail, you're not going to be able to tell what the chart is doing, what the market is doing, right? If the market is accumulating sell side volume, we are not going to be selling at that moment, at least until it has break above and went all the way up right? And went all the way up to push, to force sellers into closing their position, to force sellers into liquidation. And only after sellers are going into liquidation, after portfolios are liquidated, only then we're going to be entering a sell side position, right? So right now, no selling. Selling is going against the trend right now. Buying is panic buying, so we are not going to be entering any position right now, because by selling right now, you wouldn't be able to tell if the chart is still going to go on a sideways up direction. If the chart is still slowly ascending up, your sell position will be in the red. Your sell position would be deep in drawdown, so you wouldn't want that to happen. So don't ever sell if the chart is not breaking above yet. We only sell when the chart is breaking above, because selling against the trend in a break above at least leaves us a way to profit, because if it breaks above, it needs to come back to clear the fair value gap. But I wouldn't call it a fair value gap. I just call it an unclear zone, right? An unclear zone. So every time the chart has a break above, it needs to come back to clear that zone. So when we go against the trend after a break above, it is going against the trend while waiting for the chart to come back to clear itself, right? So never ever sell against the trend when the chart is slowly ascending up, because slowly ascending is a slow sideways up, and a slow sideways up is accumulating sell side volume. You wouldn't want to be the same as the retail traders who are being accumulated, right? Who are being attracted to enter a position, right? You will be the trap, but you will not be trapped, right? You are the trap. You are the trap. You're trapping others, but you're not being trapped, right? So right now, do not enter any position, even a sell side position, even a buy side position, because why? Selling right now is going against the trend, and buying right now is panic buying. So we wouldn't want to be doing both, because we do not know where the chart is going to right now. But if you're looking at the 4 hours chart, it can tell a different story, right? Okay, as I've said previously, right? Yesterday I've said previously that if the chart is producing a bullish price action, right? If it managed to push up and break resistance, the next candle retracement is where I'm gonna buy, right? And then after I've said all of those, right? Yesterday's candle went all the way up to break this resistance, because it happens to close above resistance. So this close above resistance is telling us that it has broken resistance, and broken resistance means that the chart is producing a bullish price action. And after resistance was broken, you see the next candle retraced to form a bottom wick before pulling back and then start breaking above. It is already revealing, it is already telling you guys what I've said beforehand, right? I've already tell you guys that you wait for this setup to be complete, and then you buy at the next candle retracement. This will be the best possible position for you, because why? If you have bought at this candle retracement yesterday, right, at about 4596, right now you will be in a profit, right? You will be in a green, in a profit of about 1,000 plus pips. Not 1,000 plus pips. You will have a profit right now of about 10,000 pips, correct? So which means the things that and the information that I'm telling you guys, the experience that I have and have been sharing with you guys, it is all revealing what I have been saying. It is telling the truth. It is telling you guys that I have been speaking the truth, right? Previously on every single video that I have been analyzing, right? And right now it is still telling you guys that I'm speaking the truth, right? That I will never go against the trend. And this is telling us that why we should never go against the trend, because going against the trend, when the market is accumulating sell side volume, you will be causing your own death. You'll be causing your own portfolio to be liquidated, right? If let's say your portfolio right now, is only about $1,000, right? $1,000, and you have opened and you have opened a position of 0.01, about 10 position right now, you will already be almost liquidated, right? You will be at least 70 to 80% in the red right now, in the drawdown right now. So how would you manage your portfolio right now if it is in a drawdown of about 70 to 80%, right? So this is already telling you guys and confirming with you guys that what I've been saying is true. Never go against the trend, and especially never go against the trend where the market is accumulating sell side volume, when the market is accumulating buy side volume, because accumulating means the market will go up further and further. The market will keep ascending. At least it will ascend until it has accumulated enough sell side volume, and then it will start breaking above. And after a break above, it will then decide whether to reverse or whether to retrace once more and then push up again, right? Because a break above after an accumulation, after a deep accumulation, is a break above to taking out a heavy accumulation of sell side volume, right? And after a continuously accumulating sell side volume for about 10,000 pips already, it is telling us that most people right now are selling, and if we are going to be selling, we are no different from those retail traders. We are putting ourselves into risk that should not happen, right? Which should not be happening, because if we truly understand the chart, we will not be putting ourselves into such risk that is so uncertain, right? And there are no confirmation for us to even enter the position that we are going against the trend for, correct? So right now, are we still buying? We are not buying, because buying right now is a panic buying, right? Are we selling? No, selling is still going against the trend. But where are we buying right now? We are buying at this wick over here. If the chart retrace, right, retrace once more to taking out buy side volume, we are buying at this low over this high over here before this support, because we are waiting for the chart, we are waiting for the market to push down to create a new base price over here. A new base price is what? A new base price is a key level support. A key level support is what? A key level support is a reversal over here, right? So we wait for the chart to dump and then produce a bullish price action over here, which is also a bullish reversal, and then we start buying over here, or either wait for the bullish reversal to complete and then retrace before we start buying. So this is my analysis for the 4 hours time frame, the 4 hours chart, right? And what I've been saying previously until now has always been confirmed by the market, has always been confirmed by the chart. So if any of you guys are paying attention to what I'm saying, to what I'm speaking, I really do hope that you guys are profiting right now. I really do hope that you guys stop losing money to the market, because what I'm doing is I'm sharing all of my experience, all of my information inside my head for you guys to experience the good part of trading, not just the bad part of trading. I want you guys to be able to see the beautiful side of trading. It is easy to earn money in trading, but it is also easy to lose money in trading. So we must share the best information that we have with each other, to make sure that we will stop losing together, to make sure that we are earning money together. We are not losing, we are not on the losing side, right? We are earning money alongside the big money, the smart money, the institution, the banks. We are not going to be losing money like those retail traders, right? And any of you guys that have been paying attention to what I've been saying, I really do hope you guys start profiting right now. I really do hope you guys start escaping the trap that you have been for so long, losing money on the market for so long, right? And this will be all I'm analyzing for you guys for today, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow and every day after tomorrow. So for today, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and see ya.